Welcome to ManaTech. Honda may have recently discovered a lifeline in the race to produce electric vehicles after falling far behind the competition. The two Japanese titans jointly announced an arrangement that would finally allow Honda to use Sony's complementary consumer entertainment experience to develop a competitive electric vehicle in 2025. In the meantime, Sony secures a capable automotive partner to support the launch of its own EV and gain an advantage over Apple, which is reported to be working on its own electric vehicle. Sony has mostly survived by selling gaming consoles, led by its well-known PlayStation, since Apple's iPod digital music player destroyed Sony's Discman CD player. Honda first entered the car manufacturing business in 1963 with a Honda T360, a K-truck designed for the Japanese market. The Honda S500 two-door roadster, which debuted in 1963, came next. The Honda L700 is a two-door commercial delivery van that Honda produced in 1965. The Honda 1300, an air-cooled four-cylinder gasoline-powered car that was originally released in 1969 rather than the Honda Accord, was Honda's first four-door sedan. The Civic was a hatchback that became quite well-known throughout the world, but it wasn't the first two-door hatchback Honda produced. That was the Honda N360, a K vehicle that was converted into the N600 for foreign distribution. The corporate headquarters of the Japanese multinational firm Sony is located in Kannon, Minato, Tokyo. As a significant player in the technology industry, it serves as one of the biggest producers of consumer and business electronics, the biggest console maker, and the biggest publisher of video games. One of the largest music firms, the second largest record label, and the third largest film studio are all represented by Sony Entertainment Inc., making it one of the most comprehensive media corporations. It is Japan's biggest media and technology company. It's also acknowledged as the Japanese firm with the most cash. According to a memorandum of understanding signed on March 4th, Honda and Sony will establish a new firm this year to focus on high-value-added battery electrics. Honda and Sony want the unmanned startup to begin selling its products in 2025. While Sony offers its experience in image, sensing, telecommunications, networking, and entertainment technologies, Honda will add its knowledge in body production and after-sales service. Sony, creator of the PlayStation gaming system and keeper of a collection of music and movies through its entertainment division, has been considering entering the auto industry to expand its consumer base. To emphasize its purpose, Sony showed the Vision S02, its second concept car, a crossover EV prototype, in January at CES in Las Vegas. Yoshida hinted at Sony's desire to capitalize on entertainment on the go, saying, "We intend to build on our ambition to make the mobility space an emotive one and contribute to the evolution of mobility centered around safety, entertainment, and flexibility." A Honda spokesperson stated that the new business would sell its automobiles in the United States, Japan, and Europe, but added that production locations are still being thought about. Toshihiro Mibe, CEO of Honda, however, stated that the initial business is anticipated to be modest. The CEO of Honda, however, asserted that collaboration with a tech firm was essential for commercial innovation. Sony revealed in January that it would create Sony Mobility in the spring to investigate the possibility of commercializing its Vision S electric car idea. Honda Motor CEO Toshihiro Mibe stated in a statement on Friday that our areas of technological expertise are significantly different, despite the fact that Sony and Honda are organizations with numerous historical and cultural parallels. But according to analysts, the pair's hopes for EVs depend on this marriage of convenience succeeding. According to Matthias Schmidt, an independent auto analyst and producer of a monthly study about Europe's rapidly expanding EV sector, both are expecting this merger would allow them to rise up from the ashes like phoenixes. Honda has misrepresented the advantages of fuel cell vehicles for many years. These vehicles generate electricity by chemically transforming compressed hydrogen gas, with the only emission being water vapor into electricity. Automotive engineers from all around the world, but particularly those from Japan, have been attempting to scale up such automobiles for more than 20 years with repeated failures. Not only has the infrastructure for refueling turned out to be even less reliable than EV chargers, but fuel cell technology's maturity has also trailed behind advancements made in EV batteries. Other Japanese incumbents appear to have given up hope that fuel cells would ever find a market outside of replacing heavy diesel long-haul trucks, now that businesses like Tesla, Volkswagen, GM, and now Ford are uniting behind EVs. For instance, Toyota is collaborating with domestic rivals like Subaru, Mazda, and Suzuki to jointly create a specific EV chassis. This allows them to share the costs. Akio Toyoda, CEO of Toyota, personally disclosed intentions to commercialize 30 EV cars by 2030 in December, in part because they never saw the need to invest in what is still many in the industry. Honda's been the slowest of all when it comes to promoting EVs. Legacy car makers strongly exposed to the US market surely began to adopt EVs only after Biden became president and started championing sustainable green energy policies, he concluded. Honda had, up until this point at best, an illogical EV roadmap combining fuel cell vehicles like the lease-only Clarity with battery-powered models that were never meant to be marketed in large quantities as a temporary fix. For instance, the expensive but critically acclaimed Honda E is a high-tech subcompact that's hardly ever sold to Europe. In 2024, just 2 models will be offered for sale in the United States and Canada, one from Honda and one from its premium Acura brand. This is due to an agreement to license the same Ultium EV chassis that General Motors would use for its future Cadillac Lyriq. General EV sales in Japan have not yet taken off because Toyota and Honda pushed the government to promote fuel cell vehicles instead of EVs. Honda, a mid-sized player on the international scene, needs the assistance of allies. On a number of initiatives, ranging from electric vehicles to hydrogen fuel cell technologies, it has long collaborated with General Motors. However, Mibe has been aggressively seeking out new lovers. According to Mibe, Honda approached Sony about collaborating last summer, and at the year's conclusion, he started meeting with Yoshida to have more serious conversations. According to Mibe, the Honda brand and its current electric vehicle strategy will be distinct from the new business for Sony. For the North American market, for instance, the plan to share an EV platform with GM will go as planned and is crucial as a mass-market strategy, he said. He added that Honda's other goods might benefit from the Sony project's innovation. To spur growth, he continued, Honda and Sony might even explore a public offering of the business. Honda's renowned internal combustion engines will be phased out by 2040 as Mibe works to make Honda a carbon-neutral power and transportation supplier. The collaboration between Sony and Honda confronts difficulties, especially given that if everything goes according to plan, the first EVs won't be available until 2025. According to Ferdinand Dudenhofer, director of the Center for Automotive Research in Duisburg, Germany, the car is unlikely to gain any popularity unless it delivers a genuine technological improvement like fully automated driving. It's probably the last chance Honda has to turn around, he told Fortune. But those who arrive late to the party tend to lose out. The 2 Japanese industry heavyweights, Sony and Honda, will collaborate to create electric automobiles, becoming the newest software-hardware team to enter the rapidly expanding high-tech automotive industry. As of 2025, the 2 businesses intend to engage in the combined development. They plan to establish a joint venture this year to bring together Sony's skills in entertainment and sensors, which are crucial for autonomous driving technologies. According to Suman Mandal, a senior research analyst at the research firm Counterpoint, this is likely to feature a best-in-class in-car user experience where Tesla has been a pioneer.